Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. So by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Hit as he throws. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Looking to fire. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question for the quarterback. Nice job.
They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Using his legs, it's Udo. Runs through the tackle. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying play action. Finds the tight end. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down.
Third and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing forward, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
To the air, it's Sellers. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, they hoped up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. This offense has it with really good field position. He's got an open man. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. It's complete. Turning it on. He's loose. He's at the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for them.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Nothing prettier, nothing more indefensible than the perfect throw and catch, and that's what that was.
So nothing more frustrating if you're a defender, because that play is one of the hardest plays to stop. I can be in a great position, but a greatly thrown ball, a great athlete out wide, I'm in great position, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and I still lose the battle.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the 1st quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. To the air, it's Levin. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the 1st quarter comes to a close. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. catch in the middle. It's Tyson. Oh, a lot of space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Working that wide receiver screen. Headed to the end zone. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Sun Devils trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback looks for a little space. The Sneak scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he makes the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the deal with the quarterback sneak. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. Got him and nobody's close. And that's a really difficult route to handle if you can get a big fella working the outside in the corner like that.
No doubt, because he runs upfield first and then makes a beeline towards the sideline. So whether it's man or zone, you can throw that football away from the defender and make some big plays.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds.
I love when you move athletic quarterbacks and you move them to the left right here outside the pocket. Does a great job. He can attack down the field or he can take off and run. It's kind of a pass-run option.
It's picked off and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was trying to get that return going instead. He'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Moss. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Tyson.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy after him. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and post him.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
And the Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. They snap it to the up end. He'll try to run for it. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work.
And the fake punt. The idea of the fake punt is so great. I'm going to catch you off guard, get a free 1st down. When it goes south, everybody's ticked up.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. This time on target. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the first down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
Pushes ahead, and he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Instead of trying to just take the lead with a field goal, they'll leave the offense out there to try to punch in the touchdown. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Touchdown, South Carolina! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something we practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And how about the philosophy of this team? Aggressive, aggressive, and more aggressive. You got the lead. You're winning, right? And you don't have to kick an onside, but I'm kicking an onside. And they get it. Nice aggressive mindset, and it's rewarded.
Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this 2nd half, lined up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important.
Oh, he's got some space. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo. Quick completion to the right. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To throw, it's Sellers. He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball.
And he puts through the extra point. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Runs through a tackle. Got the first down and still on his feet. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Catch in the middle, it's Brown. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Brown. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Release to the back. Makes the grab on the left. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then
he lobs one high down the left side. Snags it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. Touchdown Gamecocks! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And I'll tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Got it in the middle. It's Hamilton. Wide open spaces. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Sun Devils want to crank the tempo. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking for a deep man. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Tie game here with just a few minutes to go. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
Got a man, it's Hamilton. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Off the play fake. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Under fire. There he goes. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Well, I'll tell you, he picked a good time to have his longest run of the day. Really nice job there, feeling the pressure, buying himself some time, and then taking off and getting north. And just so gifted when he's in the open field. That's going to really give a jolt to his offense.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
They'll run it from the gun. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Rides the back on the option, the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Punts it out of the air. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Hand off from the shotgun. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. And the returner goes down. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Brown. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on 1st down that just goes awry? They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, and that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Ballmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win.
Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be... Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Steps away. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Oh, they're after him. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31.
That's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really...
Got some room to run. Oh, there's the ball. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process.
You start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
And the Buffaloes want to move quickly. Might as well give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Atkins. Tackle made at the 9-yard line. After the catch, it'll be first and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Beck. Got his man in the middle. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for attitude. And when they play physical, they've got great teams.
Caught in the backfield, it's Carney. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
He unleashes a long one. Got it in stride at the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
And the Canes are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
And the quarterback goes knocked down back at the 13.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Colorado 7, Miami.
We'll start this second quarter with a field goal attempt. never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Forward and finds his man on the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. Back to throw. It's Salter. Looking down the middle. Got his man all by himself. There he goes. Touchdown, Colorado. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
14, Miami, 3.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Hauls it in. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. At the 29, defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target and complete. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's back. Got it in the middle, it's Daniels. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Finds space on the right. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Grab behind the line. It's Bauman. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
They just keep firing. Quickly complete. It's a seam wide open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Canes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll throw it. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Tight ends are supposed to be the quarterback's security blanket, especially down here in the red zone. And that time, he just dropped it.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Carney. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the points.
It'll be 3rd and long. The play action fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out. It's Welch. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Salter. Hines is tight end. Turning on the Jets. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just enough time for one final play of the half. From the gun, the ground game. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. And the Canes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Welch. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And the Buffaloes in the hurry-up.
So difficult because my eyes tell me he's a defensive guy. He's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that thing.
Going to swing it on second down. Right down the middle. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that. He's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Snagged in the middle. It's Hayden. Turning it on. He's loose. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? On the ground. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And that's really good third down defense. You've given up some yards. Who cares? Down here right near the goal line, you bow your neck up. You force the fourth down. Nice job breaking on the football and forcing the incompletion.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Off play action on first down. Throwing right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. He's got it on the right. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really...
Oh, a lot of space. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the touchdown, Bucks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I think we got a little bit sloppy on that route. You need more separation if you're going to give your quarterback a better target trying to complete that in throw.
Off play action. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Offense scoops it up and still going. The offense back on top of it. That's going to be a safety, but trust me, that could have been much, much worse. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Red Raiders will boot it away to start the game. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Across the 45. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Hansen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
The Gators get enough for the first down. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on third and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab past the marker. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown,
team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's sticky. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Douglas. At the 35, he's open. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. Right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Eakin. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Joyner. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Going up top again. Catch in the middle, it's Carter. It's a running room. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did, and I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but
Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. A rather underwhelming start as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. And the good news for the offense, there's nowhere to go from here but forward. No gain on the first play. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. Finding open areas. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And you can tell if the QB wants to run, he's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
On the direct snap, it's Allen. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody. Throw it to. It'll be second down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would...
Wide open spaces. There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Mustangs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He wants to change this route. Now the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Knight. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Singleton. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Oh, and he knocks him out of the way, and he's running free. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
On the snap, it's Singleton. And the wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. They'll turn to the wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the wildcat. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Dropping back, it's Aller. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Campbell. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Touchdown, Penn State! Once he got some room, it was over. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He's in there. 2-point conversion is good and pushes the lead to 5.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You could tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Jennings. Gets open down the middle. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Running inside the 20. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, there was a golden opportunity for the offense to come away with 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
Coming out out with it. It's Singleton. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. Got his man. They are on the move down to the third. And they pick up another first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Welcome, everyone, to AT&T Stadium, home of the Cowboys here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. From the gun to give, looking for room. Not much there, picks up a couple to the 22. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry up.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Trying to impose their will with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback may change this route. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Running free. He's at the 30. There he goes. Touchdown, Texas. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks, you're able to come out, you run the ball, you throw the ball, and this offense right now is in a groove early.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
First and 10.
Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Longhorns! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Texas.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
First and 10 will take over. First and 10.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
So now it's second and long. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. They'll run the screen. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your play.
It's a seam wide open. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. They'll go back to the ground. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground with a single back. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down.
14, Alabama, 0.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Alabama pushing the tempo. Now from inside the red zone. Looking left. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown tie. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into him.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ball game.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. In the middle, it's Wingo. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Back to throw, it's Manning. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Offense changing the play. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to keep it in the air. Out in the backfield, he's open. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Give to the back. He breaks a tackle. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Motion from the wideout. Caught behind the line. It's Wingo. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. Get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. He might want another play. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Got it! Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Longhorns had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Quick strike complete. He gets it in! Touchdown, Texas!
How big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Russell. Firing to the right, complete. Early on the Jets. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Texas.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Throws for the tight end. Lost, the defense is wide open. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. The Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Texas.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Alabama quickly back to the line. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It's a really nice looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny, you know, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers, and then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on 3rd down.
Turning it on! Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. QB draw. Oh, he dropped it! And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Quick release by the QB. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Reads it, fires complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Showing the arm straight to the left.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the receiver in the intended target. As a result, that ball's incomplete.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Makes a connection. He's loose. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great...
Oh, a lot of space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. They'll ride the hot hand. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a...
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, it's picked off.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down. They can be in position. They don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. To the air, it's Russell. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety.
Well, the deep...
Welcome, everyone, to AT&T Stadium, home of the Cowboys here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this. Their own 25. Leaves it with the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Dogs want to move quickly.
Yeah, I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with it.
He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
Creates a little room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, complete pass.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. keeps it on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And the Bulldogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I think it's really hard to overthrow that guy. He is already that fast, and he breaks open, and you have an opportunity just to club up a little bit. Just put a little bit more air underneath that and let the speedster run underneath it and make you look like a hero. But, oh boy, it's kind of the opposite.
Can't hook up on the long. And fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on fourth down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
Unloads quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Shakes off the defender.